Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Monday. So first of all, sorry I have not been uploading for the past few days. Today, every month through Monday through Thursday, every week, probably until October. I don't expect uploads until about 6 to 9. Today I had cross country, so that's why this is coming later. And sorry I've not been posting the last few days. I've just been doing a bunch of stuff I had to do, but please expect posts. Today we're not doing a full weather forecast. We're just be looking at the severe weather side. We're going to be looking at some satellite just the cold cloud tops. Tomorrow we'll like to go region by region. We're just looking at some individual stuff today, and then we're going to be looking at a little quick tropical update bonus at the end of this severe weather thing. But first of all, please consider subscribing if you'd like to see more weather content. And please subscribe so we'll have better things by the spring of 2020 for severe weather, like RadarScope Pro 2, probably, maybe even GR2 analysis, whatever. I forgot what that's called. But I have to get a new computer, and I'm not going to pay for all that stuff if I don't have I don't have a decent amount of subscribers. Like, let's say 1,000. I'm not paying for that. I mean, that's a lot of money for stuff I'm not even going to use by myself most of the time. Because I'm a kid, I can't go storm chasing yet. But so yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. Right now we have pretty cold cloud tops going all the way from. We have this frontal boundary, as you can see, going all the way across the country. That's bringing up a marginal risk all the way across this area. We'll see that in a second. We have some pretty cold cloud tops, but especially right here in Alabama and Mississippi, we have relatively cold cloud tops. We have a lot of cumulonimbus, maybe even some. We have a lot of cloud activity in this region. We have some clouds going from Illinois, Missouri, and Arkansas. Some pretty tall clouds over there. Switch the color of the pen here. I think I'm going to make it red. There. All right. So now you can see it a little bit better. We have cloud activity in this region where we have an enhanced risk in that area. We'll take a look at that later. And then right now out here in Kansas and Texas, we do have pretty strong cells. It seems to be right there by kind of by Colorado, coming off of Colorado. And the West Coast does seem to be pretty calm. Maybe some showers in the mountainous areas, but nothing too severe or anything that really pops out across the West Coast. Maybe some rain for northern Idaho right there, and New Mexico. Of course, those regions. Let's play this out and see how it's happened throughout the day. Yeah, we can see how we have that area of storms. We're going to see tonight. We can see how things have. Let's move this a little faster here. Or yeah, we can see how everything has been kind of consolidating throughout the day. This is only like a two-hour thing. This is only for the past 2 or 3 hours. You can see this how the front has moved on. How there's a bunch of storms in the southeast over there, and how these storms over here in Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas have fired up. So let's pause that out. And you also see that storm over there in northern Illinois. I think it's really been going good. Storms in Mexico look pretty strong, actually. Let's pause this. Okay, let's take a look at the SPC's forecast. So it's got a convective outlook, so we can see this one better. Oh, that's my fault. That's my fault right there. Why it's not loading. Okay, there we go. So we have an enhanced risk right there in Iowa. Mainly, we have of course we have this enhanced risk right there in Iowa. I think it went from a marginal to an enhanced within one thing, or within one. What was it? One updated that from the SPC. But the funny thing is I think this was Friday. It's not really funny, but Friday this had a day 4 outlook, and it was marginal, and then marginal this morning, and then all of a sudden it was enhanced. So I think that SPC is confident there's going to be some severe thunderstorm activity in this region today. We have a marginal risk going all the way from up there, up in Minnesota, North Dakota, even in Canada, if the SPC did that. But marginal risk right there. I was talking about those storms in Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas regions. Then we have this frontal boundary, which is going all the way from Mississippi all the way up to Maine. We do have a slight risk right there from Maine down to New Jersey in those areas. Let's take a look at the tornado threat. No tornado threats likely. No tornadoes likely today. Maybe some funnel clouds, maybe 1 EF0. not looking too significant tornado-wise today, but we have a 30% chance for damaging winds out there and hail threat. We do have a significant risk when those storms get started out in Iowa tonight. Let's go to day 2 now. Tomorrow we have another enhanced risk right across central Illinois and central Indiana and Iowa once again. Is it reoccurring over the same areas? We have a slight risk over some of the areas. We have an enhanced risk today, so it's recurring, but this is slowly moving to the east. We have an enhanced risk going from Indianapolis, Springfield, Illinois, Peoria, Illinois, Davenport, Iowa, and Decatur, Illinois. If I just read that off, slight risk going all the way from over here by Kansas City, Omaha, Nebraska, all the way over into North Platte, I'm pretty sure, is over there also in this slight risk. And that goes all the way into northeastern Colorado, and we have a large marginal risk. We have one right there in Michigan, Wisconsin, and Minnesota. We have one going all the way from the Rockies almost, all the way to the East Coast into Delaware. So that's a pretty big area for severe weather we have tomorrow. Severe weather has been pretty active, I think, for the past few days. I think that there even could be maybe a moderate risk tomorrow in this enhanced area, probably like from Peoria down through into the Illinois area, or Indiana, probably, but maybe mainly right there in Illinois. Let's switch to day 3 now, and we'll get on to the tropical area. 2 marginal risks for Wednesday, August 21st. Let's take a look at tropical now. So we have this area in the Atlantic, nothing too active. Well, Pacific is active. Nothing too active in the Atlantic yet. I'm not sure right now about like the forecast. I haven't been really looking at like models or anything, but I think this could be a sign that. Okay, I don't know what that was. I'll see how I'm talking, but I don't know if. I think this could potentially be a sign that we're going to have a below average season, but then again, a lot of things are saying we're going to have an above average season. So I'm kind of in the middle because I haven't really made my own forecast, and I'm going to start making my own forecast probably by September once I get into the routine of things. Oh gosh, but yeah, let's get rid of it. Okay, all right. So we can see 10% chance. Nothing likely to form. Not extremely warm waters out there. So let's switch things. So now we're in the Eastern Pacific. You can see 2 reds. This one over here by Mexico, I've been watching for a few days. 70% chance in the next 2 days of forming. Next 5 days, it has a 90% chance. So that's likely to form. And this one's likely to also 60% chance in the next 2 days and 80% in the next 5 days. So tropical activity in the Pacific is active, not in the Atlantic too much. And then nothing by Hawaii. So now I'll wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe. Hope you will have a good rest of your Monday, and I will post tomorrow. Peace out.